Hey students, here we are going to discuss this second term grade 11 mathematics paper, and this is from the Royal College. And these days, as you are getting ready for the second term test, this will be a good revision for you. So you could practice these things, and you could practice the papers, and you can download this from the internet, and you can practice also. And I will discuss how to answer these questions, right? So you can do with me also. So you can just pause and try this question, and then you can see, you can check the answer with me, right? And I'll do it this way. This is a binary simplification: 1 0 0 1. You have to subtract 1 and 1. So we'll do it this way. You can subtract 1 from 1, and that is 0. There is a 0 and 1, and you cannot subtract 1 from 0, and you can take 1 from here, and then it becomes 2, right? And then you can take 1 from here, and then it becomes 2, and this becomes 1. This place becomes 1. This place becomes 2, and then you subtract 1 from 2, and this is 1. And here there's only 1, and you can subtract 0 from 1, and that is 1. The answer is 1 1 0. This is the answer. Here you have a common denominator. In the second question, you already have the common denominator, so you can take it like this. Under this question, right? um, it is 3 plus 2 divided by a is equal to 1 divided by 2, and you have 5 divided by a, which is equal to 1 divided by 2. So you can eliminate a here by multiplying by a both sides, right? And you can eliminate this. So okay, let's go do it in the second, in the next step. Then you get 5 is equal to a divided by 2, and then you can multiply here by 2 to eliminate this 2, and you have to do the same thing to the other side also. Then a is equal to 10. So this is the answer. And in this case, you can see that this AB is equal to CD, it is data, and you can say BAO equals ODC equals 90, and which is data, and this angle is equal to this angle because they are vertically opposite angles. AOB is equal to COD, vertically opposite angles. So you can write the whole form. So I'm doing it to save the time, right? And this case, the case where these two triangles are congruent is, you can see you have one side, one angle, and uh, another side, right? Actually, two angles, right? You have two angles and one side, right? And you can see side, angle, and side. Actually, two angles, right? You have two angles, and you have to say mm, angle, angle, side. This is the case, right? Here you have 3/4 of the tank filled with water. If the wet volume is 300 liters, find the capacity of the tank. And since the capacity of the tank is C, and C, you can say 3/4 of C is equal to 3000. So 300. So you can eliminate by here from this. Actually, from this equation, from the left side you have to eliminate 3 over 4, then you will multiply it by 4 over 3, and you have to do the same thing here over 3 because this is an equation, and this cancel out like this, and this cancel out just like this, and you get C is equal to can do this also 100. C is equal to 100 into 4, that is 400 liters, right? And this in the fifth question you have to expand this 3x minus 2 squared is equal to 9x squared minus ax minus b, and you can do it this way, right? So you can expand this. So if you take the square of this, if you expand this portion within brackets, you can get 9x squared minus 3x into 2, that is 6x, and it is into 2, that is 12x, right? 3 into 2 is 6, and you have to multiply it by 2, and the sign is minus because this sign is minus, uh, plus 4 squared, that is 2 squared, it is 4. Then that is equal to 9x squared minus ax minus b, and then here you can see, you can compare the you can see that the coefficient of x squared is 9 here, and here also it is 9, and the coefficient of x is here 12, and then the coefficient of this part right side is minus a. Then you can take you can see and you can prove that 12 minus 12 is equal to minus a, and you can multiply both sides by minus 1, then you get here actually that is going to be plus 12 is equal to a, and you can say a is equal to 12, and you can see the constant here, that is 4, and here is actually is minus b, then you can say plus you can say 4 is equal to minus b, and then you can multiply both sides by minus 1, then you can see b is equal to minus 4. This is how you get the answer for this question. And then we'll go to this sixth question. You can have it like this: 1 over x minus 1 plus x over 1 minus x, and you can see this thing, it is like this. So if you have 1 minus x, you can write this, you can take minus 1 here, and you can write x minus 1. So this is an important actually important operation you can remember. Then this is actually this is right, and you can write it minus x minus 1. So if you what happens if you simplify this, if you expand this, if you remove this, if you eliminate these brackets, you get minus minus into x minus 1 into x, that is minus x, minus into minus 1, this is plus 1, then you get 1 minus x, the same thing. So you can see it is same. Okay, you can see these two are equal, right? So I got it this way, and you can stop here, and you can take advantage of this, and take advantage of this part. So I will take it like this, right? I will take this part like minus x minus 1, right? So this way I could write this question like this: is equal to 1 minus x minus 1, and you can take plus minus x minus 1 x, and you can do it like this: 1 x minus 1 minus here x, then you don't have to write the minus sign in the denominator. Then x minus 1, right? Then you have the common denominator x minus 1, and here 1 minus x, right? So you can do the same thing here. 1 minus x, right? 1 minus x uh, is equal to minus x minus 1. It is like this, right? And I will do the same thing. It's equal to minus x minus 1. Here it is x minus 1. Then you can cancel out these two and you get the answer 1. Actually, this is answer is minus 1. This is the answer. In this case, I'll draw it. I'll draw a bigger picture to make you understand this. You have something like this. So you have to find x in terms of c. So you get c here, and this is also c because these are vertically opposite angles, and you get 2c here. It's 2c, and this is x, and you have been given this is also c, right? And if these two angles are equal, this should be an isosceles triangle, and you get the value of here 180 minus 2c, because the sum of the interior angles of a e I'll say this p AEP triangle, I consider this, and the sum of the interior angles is 180. And if you subtract 2c from the 180, you get the actually you get the this angle. You get this magnitude of this angle, right? So if it is 180 minus 2c, and you know this angle is equal to 180. Therefore, this angle should be 180 minus this part, right? Minus 100. So you get this angle like this. I'll explain it this way. You get this angle 180 minus 2c, right? This is it. Then you get 180 minus 180 plus 2c, and this cancel out, and this value becomes 2c, right? And if there's a triangle, you know, it's like this. The exterior angle x is equal to the sum of these two opposite interior angles. That this is 2c and this is 2c, and then x is equal to 2c. So you get the answer, x is equal to 2c, right? And you have this thing, and here you can write x a y, right? And you know the gradient is gradient. You get gradient by tan theta. So you can draw this. You can draw it this way, right? So I'll do it for you. If this is b, this is a, and this is x, y, this is 1, 1, and you can draw this triangle like this. So you get this thing here, and you know the gradient is equal to tan theta, so I can mark here theta, and the gradient is equal to tan theta, and this length of this side is x, actually this is y minus x, y minus 1, y minus 1. This is x minus 1. So you get the gradient, which is equal to 3 is equal to tan theta equal to opposite side divided by the adjacent side. That's y minus 1 divided by x minus 1. We can say 3 is equal to y minus 1, x minus 1, and you can multiply both sides by x minus 1. Then you get 3 into x minus 1 is equal to y minus 1. Then you get 3x minus 3 is equal to y minus 1. So you can simplify this minus 1 here. It comes here and then it becomes plus 1. That is 3x minus 2 is equal to y. Then you can write the equation y is equal to 3x minus 2. This is the equation of this straight line. This is something like y equal mx plus c. Is something like that. Okay. Let's go to the next one, right? And here, you can see if water flows through a pipe at the rate of 3 liters per minute, express the rate of the flow of water in milliliters per second. So you can write here 30, right? Is liters per minute, 1 minute, right? So you can do 30 liters. So you have to convert it into milliliters. Then you have to multiply by 1000 because there are 1000 milliliters for 1 liter, and 1 is here minute, and you have to convert it into seconds. You have to multiply by 60, right? Then it is here, it is seconds, is milliliters, right? So this seconds, this is, you can do it is here milliliters, here seconds. So you can do it this way. 30 you can cancel out and you get 2 here. Then you can divide 1000 by 2, divide by 2, it's 500 milliliters per second. This is the answer. And in this one, you can you know that this is a triangle and the diagonals are intersected by actually they are bisected by each other. So you can do it this way. You can take and then since you can write it here O, AOB is an isosceles triangle, so you get here 25, right? So then you have x is equal to 90 minus 25, that is 65 degrees. X is equal to 65 degrees, right? Okay, and in this one we will find the length of this arc, right? So there are same kind of three arcs, right? They are same, size is same, the length is same. So you can add 3 of them, and you can have to add 3 of them, and yeah, here are those 3, and you have to add 2 radii. Here I'll mark the radius, right? Here there's one radius, there's another radius. So there are 2 radii and 3 arcs. You can get the 3 arcs. We'll find the length of this arc, that is 2 pi r into 120 over 360, right? That is exactly 1 over 3, 1 over 3, right? Okay, this is the length of one arc. Of arc is equal to like this 2 pi r into 1/3, right? So you have 3 of them, and you can add the parameter is equal to 2 pi r to 1 3, and you have to multiply this by 3 because there are 3 of them plus 2r, right? So let's find this, right? Is equal to 2 into you can cancel out this 3 by 3, right? Then you get 2 pi r. 2 into 27 into 21 plus 2 into 21, right? Then this is cancels out. This cancels out 3. Get like this. You get 6 into 22 plus 41. So you can do it this way. 6 into 2, that's 12. 1 is remaining. 6 into 2 is 12. And plus 132 plus 41. Then you get 1 plus 2 is 3. 4 plus 7 and 173 centimeters is the perimeter of this composite figure. And here there's another thing. Two persons work 8 hours per day to complete the certain task within 3 days. Find the man hours needed to complete the twice of the same task. So we will find out the total number of man hours for this task. This is 8 hours. There are two persons, right? You can say two persons, 8 hours per day, and there are they person work 8 hours per day to complete the same task within 3 days, right? 3 days, and you have to find twice of this, right? Okay, then you get something like this. 2 2 into 8 and 16 into 6. So you get 6 into 6, 36. 6 into 1 is 6 plus 3 is 96. Then there are 96 man hours to complete the twice of the same task, right? And we'll see this one. This is a geometry question, right? So BC, you have to take this ABC, ABC and DBC, ABC and DBC triangles are just triangles, and BDC equals 20. BDC is equals to 20, and this is 3x, and here you have to get this also as 3x because BAC is an isosceles triangle. Therefore these two angles should be equal, right? And therefore you have to find the value of x, right? So, and also so you can say this angle, this is actually now going to be 4x, and this has also to be 4x because BDC is an isosceles triangle. Therefore these two angles should be equal, like this. These two angles should be equal. And then you know that sum of the three interior angles of a triangle, of any triangle, is equal to 180. So 180 is equal to 20 plus 4x plus 4x, which is equal to 20 plus 8x, 140. So you can subtract 20 from both sides. Then 160 is equal to 8x. Then you can divide both sides by 8, right? Then you get 20, um, like this, right? Then x is equal to 20 degrees, right? A person borrowed 10,000 rupees at a compound interest of 8% per annum. Find the interest should be paid in the second year. So we will find the capital for the second year. The capital for the second year is 10,000 into 108%, right? And the interest at the end of the second year is uh, actually 8%, and this is the total. This is the interest that is paid after the second year, right? Find the interest that should be paid in the second year. This is the second year interest, right? You can cancel out this here like this, and you get 108 into 8. This is 8 into 8, that's 64, and 8 into 0, 8 into 1 is 164. Sorry, 864, right? This is 864 rupees is the interest that is paid for the second year, right? And ABCD is a square if COD is 70 degrees. Find the value of x. This is 70 degrees, and this angle should also be 70 degrees because these are vertically opposite angles. And as these are this is a square, this is 90, and this should be 45 degrees. And okay, let me draw this. Wait, we draw the square, something like this. You get here this, and you get this diagonal. And since this is a square, all these four sides are equal, and these are right angles. And you get since A, B, C, D, since A, B, D is an isosceles triangle, this angle should be 45 degrees equal, right? And therefore this is 70, and this is also 70. So you can find x here, and you can take this OE. You know that OEB. So yeah, OEB triangle. You can consider this OEB triangle. When that this thing, right? The exterior angle is equal to the sum of two other opposite angles, 70 plus 45. So x is equal to 70 plus 45. That is 11, 115. X is equal to 115 degrees. And you have to shade A dash intersect B dash, right? This dash of the total, right? So you can say, if you take A dash into A dash intersect B, you get something like this. A dash intersect B, it is something like this, and you get this part. And you have to take the inverse of this. You can take the dash of this one. Then it is something like this. So the answer is this. This is the answer. Let's see this one. The Kamal's monthly phone bill is 2,500. If 15% VAT is imposed for this, find the amount of the tax added to the bill. 2,500 into 15%. This is the tax. Monthly tax added to the bill. Right? This will add to the bill. This is equal to 25 into 15. And sorry, actually 25. That is 25 into 15, right? And you get 375. 375 rupees. This is the added tax. This is the added tax. And we'll go to the next one. Here. In the given figure, AB equal AC. AB equals AC, right? Therefore, we have to take this like this. AB equals AC. Then this angle should be equal to this angle also. AB is parallel to DE, and ECD is 30. ECD is equal to 30. ECD and EDC, these are 30 degrees. So you have to see. Then this is find the BCD. You have to find BCD. So if you can find this ACB, then you will find that, right? So here this is 30, and you can find the angle here, this angle, right? This angle is 180 minus 60, because actually you can do it this way also. You can take this as the exterior angle, you can take this as the exterior angle, right? So this exterior angle is equal to the sum of these two interior opposite angles. So this one is equal to 60. 30 plus 30. So this should also be 30, because these are the alternate angles of the AB and DE, which are parallel lines. And we get 30 here. And you know, ABC is an isosceles triangle. So B angle should be equal to C angle. So and we can see 100. It is that, you know, these angles should be equal to this angle, and they should be equal to 180 minus 30 divided by 2, which is equal to 150 divided by 2. Actually, I have to say this is not 30, this is 60 actually, because, you know, we get this 60 here, and this is equal to that one, because AB and DE are parallel lines. So these two angles are alternate angles. So this is 60, right? Therefore, these two angles are equal to 180 minus 60 divided by 2, right? And we'll get here 120 divided by 2. This is 60 degrees, and right, then 60, and this is 30, and this is going to be BCD is equal to 60 plus 30, which is 90 degrees. And here find the x plus y value without solving the equation. So you can take this first equation as 1, and you can take second equation as 2. Then you have to subtract 1 from 2, right? Then you get 4x plus 3y minus 2x plus y is equal to 11 minus 15. Then you get here 4x plus 3y minus 2x minus y is equal to minus 4, right? Then you get you can simplify these two and you get 2x. You can simplify these two and you get plus 2y is equal to minus 4. Then you can take 2 out here. X plus y is equal to minus 4, and you can divide both sides by 2. Then you get x plus y is equal to minus 2. This is the answer. And ABCD is a parallelogram if the area of the triangles AOD is A. AOD is A, and the area of the triangle DOC is B. Express the area of the parallelogram ABCD in terms of A and B. So you can see that this diagonal intersects the area of these two of this diagonal intersects. So it actually bisects the area. So you can write this also. This should be ABC, also should be A plus B. So you can write this is B, this is A. And also there's another way of doing this. We'll do that also, but you can simply take it like this. And then the area is 2A plus 2B. 2A plus B. It's like this. So, and also there's a way from the geometry where you can show that this B this area is also equal to B, and this area is also equal to A. You can show that in geometry with the theorem that the area of the triangles between the same parallel lines and with the same uh, you know same base are equal. Something like this, you know this theorem, I think. If these two are parallel lines, so you have triangles like this. The area of these two triangles are equal. You can use this theorem here. A, B, C, D. So ABC and CBD areas are equal. Therefore, you can see this X area. This area is common to both sides. Therefore, this one I say if this is simple B, this is also with simple B. So this way you can prove that. Prove this. This is also A. This is also B. But you can simply take that here. The diagonal intersect axis diagonal bisects the area of a parallelogram. And write the ratio between the areas of two sectors of which with radius r central angle A degrees, and the radius towards central angle is A divided by 2 degrees, right? In the simplest form, we'll get it this way. There is the 2r is r. So I'll draw it this way. This is the sector. This is A divided by 2. This is 2r. This is 2r. And this is A. This is r. This is A. So we'll take the first one. above. So the ratio is like this. You know, the area is 2 pi, pi r squared, right? So here r is 2r, pi 2r squared, and you have to take a divided by 2 out of 360, and you have to take that the other one, pi r squared a divided by 360. So you can cancel out this pi here, and you can cancel out 360 here, and you can cancel out 1 here, and you get something like this, 4r squared and 1 over 2 r squared. So you can cancel out r squared here and 2 by here 2, then you get it as 2. The ratio, the simplest ratio is 2, right? So you have this one. If the one root of the this question equation is there, the one root is -3. You have to find the other root. So you can do it like this. If this is one root is -3, you should get something like this: x plus 3. You should get something like this: x plus 3 is equal to 0, then x is equal to -3. So this is the factor. So if you have to get here x, also you have to get here plus 2. That's how you get this 6. And you get here 3x, you get here 2x, plus 2x and plus 3x, that is 5x, and you get 6 from here. 3 into 2, that is 6, and this is fine. Now you can write it this way: x equal to 0, then x plus 2 is equal to 0, and x is equal to -2. So this is the other, this is the root you have to find. X is -2. -2 is the other root. So we'll do this one. AB is a diameter of the circle with center O. If OCB is 52, find the BAC. Right. This is the center, and you know that the angle of the semicircle is 90 degrees, and these are isosceles triangles, so these angles are equal, so you get here 52, right? And this is 90, and you have to get this angle BAC, right? And BAC is equal to 180 minus 90 plus 52. Then you have to get 180 minus 90 plus 52. This is 90. You can see you have to take this would be minus and minus 52. This is 38. So you can say BAC is equal to 38 degrees. You can say here A, B are two sets. You know this N A union B is equal to NA plus nb minus n a intersect b. Oh, here you get n union a is 15, and this is 10, this is 13, and this is n a union a intersect b. Then you can take this to this side, and this is plus n a intersect b is equal to 10 23 minus 15 n a intersect b is equal to 8. This is the answer. Now the assumed mean is the assumed mean of the marks of 15 students of an assembly is 65, and the sum of the deviation is 90. Find the mean mark of the student. You can get the assumed mean 65 and plus mean is equal to assumed mean plus the mean of the deviations. You can get the mean of the deviations by 90 divided by 15, because there are 15 students, right? So you divide this by 3, you get 5. You divide this by 3, you get 30. So you get 30 divided 5 is 6. This is 65 plus 6, that is 71. This is the mean mark of a student. Right. Here we have discussed this. We have already discussed this part. Part one. I think you have learned something, and maybe this is. I hope this is clear to you. If you have any problems, doubts, you can place a comment below, and we'll meet in the second part B. And we'll please subscribe to my channel, and if you have learned something, you can hit the like button and share with your friends, so that they could also learn something and get some support for the second term test of this year. And see you in the next video. Good luck.